Today, we're going to talk about forbidden spell cards. Ooh.
Our first card today is Harpy's Feather Duster. Right now, we're going to talk about only spell cards today. No monsters or traps because we have not currently have any forbiddens. So, talk about Harpy's Feather Duster.
Well, Harpy's Feather Duster, what does it do, Jace?
The Harpy's Feather Duster destroys all your opponent's spells and trap cards on their side of the field, which can get really annoying.
Now, why do you think this card would be forbidden?
Because you can mess up your opponent's strategy of what they're trying to do to you. Like when you guys heavy storm my Crystal Beast, you guys do drags. That's why that's banned too. But we'll explain that later in this episode.
Yes, Harpy's Feather Duster is a forbidden card. It seems like nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh is trying to make it so that way people can keep their spell and trap cards. Like the only trap and spell destroyers like Dust Tornado, MST,
Twister.
Yeah, they only destroy one. Giant True Name, they just pretend it back to your hand. So it seems like Yu-Gi-Oh actually wants you to have your spell and trap cards on the field. So it seems like they're banning these cards like a Heavy Storm and Harpy's Feather Duster.
MST is semi-limited, right? Or is it limited? It's semi-limited because having 3 MSTs.
You can have 2.
Or having 3 would be kind of annoying. Having 2 is even more annoying still. But they made it semi-limited so you can have.
You could have 2 MSTs. Yeah, Harpy's Feather Duster. Forbidden card.
Yeah. So, our next card to explain today on the forbidden list of spell cards is Heavy Storm. So, John, will you please explain us what it does?
Well, the definition is destroy all spell and trap cards on the field.
Which can be still really annoying, such as, like we said before, Harpy's Feather Duster. That's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
but
it's like what I said. How it seems like Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays is they actually want you to do your strategies with your spell and trap cards.
Yeah.
Like in the show, no one someone activates a field spell and then
you never see a Harpy's Feather Duster on that show. You never see anything like that. You only see a giant train.
It seems like they're trying to make it more like the show because, right when you activate a continuous spell, or say for you, for instance,
like
Crystal Beast,
which can get really annoying when you guys.
In the show, I don't think when you have let's say 6 of them in your 6.
6, you stupid.
Yeah, 5 of them. Let's say your whole spell and trap card zone is filled.
Yeah.
In the show, you don't see someone just heavy storm them or
that would be
Harpy Feather Dusters.
That would actually help me if I had 5 because I wouldn't be able to. If I had 9.
Okay.
Yeah, they can be helpful half the time.
It seems like Yu-Gi-Oh wants you to do your strategies.
Well, they made 5Ds, which is cheap, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Anyways, continue.
So we talked about some spell destroyers, and now we're going to talk about some extra draw cards, like
Graceful Charity.
Graceful Charity. Now, Pot of Duality, great card. Great card.
Amazing. Not better than Pot of Duality.
Yes, that's not forbidden though. It's really expensive though, but not forbidden.
Yeah.
This card,
Graceful Charity,
is forbidden. Now, why do you think Pot of Duality is not forbidden and Graceful Charity is, besides Pot of Duality being very expensive?
Well, Pot of Duality is a rare card. I mean, I never see it around.
I think
see it around except on Google Images or Drone Code or something.
I think that Pot of Duality isn't forbidden because the cards that you draw, instead of going to the graveyard, they go back to your deck.
Yeah.
And nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a lot of cards that when they go to the graveyard, they have extra effects.
Yeah, they have effects that's useful in the graveyard.
Like Light Sworn, for instance.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cards like that nowadays where the effects work in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And Graceful Charity, I think it's a lot like Pot of Duality, but instead of going back to the deck, go to the graveyard.
You said
pretty
that
useful.
Wrong. Oh, yeah.
Draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Then you discard 2.
Go to the graveyard.
But it's a nice looking card still.
And Fiend, what is this called? Those Fiends guys, when they're discarded, effects happen.
Yeah.
That would go good with. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, there you have it. Graceful Charity.
Wasn't that long. So we're going to our next card.
And it's the best card in the game.
It is.
I'll tell you. All right, our next card is the best of the game.
It's
drum roll, please. The next card on the forbidden list.
Next card is Pot of Greed.
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited to talk about this card. There is so much to this card.
There's no flaws to it. It's just a perfect made card.
That is why it's forbidden. It is the best card ever.
It beats all the other spell cards we just recently talked about. It beats anything. It even beats
any card to be on the forbidden list. This one.
It beats the God cards.
It beats the God cards.
You just can't beat it.
So,
explain to us, John. What's the effect of this amazing, awesome card?
Draw 2 cards from your deck.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Jonathan, let Snowy, Hardy out so he can start
All right, Mom.
You want to restart this?
Pot of Greed, everyone.
Pot of Greed. Amazing card.
There's not much more to be said.
Yeah, it's banned only because you just draw 2 cards. There's nothing to it. I mean, you're just going to draw 2 cards for any deck. That's like a perfect card for any deck. So I guess, I don't know why they would
Nothing more to say there.
Yeah, they just banned it because...
Draw 2 cards.
Just because it's
amazing.
Drawn.
Draw 2 cards, lose 4,000 life points for each one.
Yeah, so you pretty much lose the duel. So.
Nothing more to be said about that. Nothing more to be said about that.
Thank you for watching.
We will see you in another life. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Rate.
And...
leave comments. Oh yes, and next time, leave comments on or send us messages or anything like that
or
about
anything you have questions with any loopholes in the game, like that stupid direct time.
What should we talk about next? Any forbidden cards that we should talk about, or
anything review related, pretty much.
Anything Pokemon related for this guy. He's the king.
Yeah.
Pokemon. He's a Pokemon master.
So whatever you have troubles with, just comment or private PM us, whatever.
Email us, Twitter, Facebook, not MySpace. That's dead.
MySpace sucks.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
So,
Pot of Greed. Thumbs up for Pot of Greed. You got a
2
thumbs
thumbs.
up.
Get a couple claps.
Thumbs up, Pot of Greed.
There you go.